Good morning, passengers. This is Captain Bot 6000. Everybody likes talking about monkey butters.
Yeah.
Have a nice flight.
Hello and welcome to Piloting the Pilots, the podcast. My name is Erin. With me, as always, is my loony vulture, Cameron. How are you doing today, honey?
Well, howdy there. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? I'm doing my best Andy Griffith impression.
Oh, it was really bad.
Does he have? Can I do it? How does he sound? He
I
sounds
don't know. He sounds old.
old. I looked him up. I was like, how old was he during the filming of this? And he was 53.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was 27.
27.
Back in the day.
It's
People in their 20s were old as hell.
I mean, honestly, 53.
That's pretty old
he's-
for what he
he-
was doing. You know, he was climbing over those chairs in order to sit in them vertically.
Yeah, but then
I was pretty impressed by
but-
that movement.
But they did have a stunt double take those paper mache rocks for him, so
Well,
it's
you
a
know.
wash.
Are you going to throw rocks at an old man?
He's 53. It's not like he's like decrepit.
You're going to throw rocks at a 53-year-old man?
I will. F***ing boomers. No, wait, that's Generation X, but whatever. Same thing. Anyone older than me is a boomer, basically. You can be a day older than me and you're a fucking boomer. I don't give a shit.
Ruining the country, boomers.
I don't give a shit. Cancel me. Anyway, I think the big news of this week is we got the drop for the Masters of the Universe movie.
Huge news.
Whew,
Huge news.
man.
And I was like, I better see him say I have the power.
And sure enough,
Sure enough, I got the line. Did it deliver? I don't know.
I don't know yet.
It was kind of pixely.
I don't know. I know that's if I'm going to watch one movie in the theater this year.
No.
If I'm going to watch one
No.
movie in the theater this year, it will be Masters of the Universe, opening day. And I'll go by myself. I'll be like, one, please. Masters of the Universe.
My wife isn't cool enough to be here with me.
Do you have kids here? No.
No, it's just me.
Just me.
Give me my white cheddar popcorn and shut up.
Where's Cringer? I want my Cringer popcorn bucket that I stick my hand up his anus to
Gross.
to get his popcorn. That doesn't seem like the best place you would put it. Probably in his mouth, right?
Yeah, probably.
Or like a Skeletor head. What's the popcorn bucket gonna look like for Masters of the
It's
Universe?
probably not going to be cool because they don't market or design anything properly.
What if
these
it's
days.
his torso? Kind of like that one game that had like the decapitated torso as like their special
Is that
edition.
Dead Island 2, I think it was.
Yeah, there was like a video game studio that, you know how they do like special editions and they'll give you like statues and stuff.
This one was just a woman's torso in a American flag bikini
Yeah.
with some of her ribs showing, but full tits.
Yeah. It was like a full tit.
You can't have all female skeletons have tits.
Oh, yeah. Even if all your other limbs are gone,
They all have tits.
those tits better be there. How am I supposed to this?
It's bizarre.
But it was a woman in a bikini, but no head, no arms, no legs, all bloody, like they had been like cut off or eaten or something like that. And it was like a statue that you would put in your house.
Yeah, and I was like, gross.
Yeah.
If I saw that in anybody's abode, I would put them down.
There's so many red flags these days.
So many red
How
flags.
do you pick?
How do you pick?
How do you pick your favorite? What's your favorite red flag?
Favorite red flag? That torso statue.
The other one I heard, the other big red flag is people who use Chat GPT for or Grok for anything.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not anything.
Because I use ChatGPT.
Well, no, I mean for
Oh, guys, not for anything cool. I use it to run. I use it to run analytics, data gathering, and logistics.
Yeah, I know. Well, we've talked about
Stats. That's what I use it for because it's a fucking computer. So that's what it should be used for.
Yeah. No. Like people who use it to do just daily function. The people who cannot function nowadays without ChatGPT, How do I cross street?
It's bizarre.
What should I order from restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw one the other day that said, like, some person online had been really shocked that people judge people for using ChatGPT for like normal everyday things.
Well, why would you use it for that? You got a brain.
And this person responded like, there's nothing more sad. I work in an escape room and people using ChatGPT trying to use ChatGPT to escape the escape room it's never seen or been in.
Oh my God.
So funny.
Oh my God.
We're just going to be a whole bunch of smooth brains.
Honestly, when you told me that though, my response was, wow, AI is a lot better than I thought because it can understand what these morons are trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, that's actually really impressive because you read what they write and half the time when I'm reading these things on, Instagram, I'm like, what the does that mean?
Well, there's no
because their grammar's terrible, their punctuation's terrible, they can't spell words.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know what this means. So the fact that AI can understand what they're actually saying, honestly, that's impressive.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty impressive. Way to go.
Way to
go, AI.
Way to go, robot.
You figured out what these dummies are trying to say.
You know what dummies are trying to say.
Yeah, because you know what? If I were the AI, I'd be freaking out because I'm already freaking out because I told you this the other day, and this is like one of those nerd things that probably wouldn't bother 98% of the people in the world. But there's so many freaking articles right now that misattribute smaller works and longer works and how they are supposed to be stylized.
Yep.
So, guys, I went to college. Mm-hmm. I got a degree in English.
Yep.
So I've written many a paper. So if you have a album, like a music album, that is supposed to be either underlined or italicized. If you're talking about a song on the album, that's in quotation marks. The freewheeling that they have been doing lately in
articles, in newspaper articles.
Like an article that someone was paid to write.
Yeah.
And it's backwards. Like I've seen like the large thing in quotes while the small thing's italicized. I've seen them all italicized, all quoted, like no rhyme or reason. Stylized.
Yeah.
Like Wild West. This is like AMA formats, guys. Wait, not AMA, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a long time. MLA format.
There you go.
But anyway, that's beside the point. We're not going to talk.
40% of kids these days are illiterate.
Yeah.
40%. That's fucking outrageous. That's Pioneer Times amount of percentage.
Exactly.
That's fucking outrageous.
Yeah. It's outrageous.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
And no wonder we're at where we're at.
Exactly. And then the fact that all these people think that they're the smartest person in the room at all times.
Even though they can't read.
But,
Okay.
We're going to talk about innovators today. We are going to talk about...
Me.
Yes, Erin, an innovator.
Innovator with back injuries.
Who's suffering a back injury right now, but she still made...
Because I sat down. Not even kidding. I've got a massive back injury because I sat down on a couch.
Like, okay. I want to paint the picture of this. So we're like, with our kids, we're talking to our kids.
Yeah, we're talking to our kids.
I think we were watching the Masters of the Universe.
I think we were. Yeah, we were watching.
I was like, gather around, kids. Let me show you the true lore. And so we watched it, and the kids were like, oh, that looks cool. I'm like, cool, because you're not going with me to watch it. Established. and I look over at Erin, and like, she turns, and then she stands up. And then she's like starts backing away like a monster is in the room. And trembling. And I'm like, what's wrong? And you're like, oh.
There was a sudden grip on the base of my spine.
Yeah.
Like sudden. My brain wasn't registering the intense pain I was going through. But like a part of it knew it was intense pain. And I had no idea what was going on.
Must have been the trailer.
Must have been the trailer. It must have excited me so much. It broke my spine.
Seeing Skeletor in live action like that, just...
I mean, like, yeah, it just me up because I was like, dang, Skeletor.
Dang. Blue Man Group?
I'm fine now. Well, it's a 3 out of 10 on the pain scale. That's fully manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest pain, and I reacted to it very weirdly.
You did.
Because I wasn't expecting that kind of intense pain. I mean, we're talking 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 on the pain scale. Yeah. And guys, my pain threshold is high.
Yeah.
So if I have pain over a 6, you can bet it's debilitating.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was wild.
But we're talking about innovators today. We're talking about inventors, entrepreneurs.
Me.
Smugglers.
We're talking about Andy Griffith smuggling animals. You heard that right.
Yeah. Smuggler, poacher, our hero, the poacher.
And, quote, at $30,000 a pop, I'm not asking questions.
Yeah. Wow.
Quote.
You can do anything you want with this monkey. I don't care once it's out of my cargo bay. But okay, so we should say, we watched the television show, 1979 television show. That lasted for 19 episodes.
Really?
And had a TV movie, which we did not see the TV movie. We saw the first episode of the show. I didn't see the TV movie available. Called Salvage 1. Given that title, I thought it was about salvaging underwater wrecks, maybe? Maybe they would have to fight, like, pirates to get claim on their booty?
Well, the episode title was called what? Dead Island?
Dark Island.
Dark Island?
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't like that.
I don't like that either. Dark Island, really? That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Okay, so knowing what I know about the episode, that title does not fit.
Nope. Does not.
No, that does not. That does not fit.
But anyway, this show came out, and it starts with the longest, slowest, most 70s exposition I have ever seen. Because it's like old men with comb-overs. And
so old white men.
And leisure suits. Holding like those thin...
Don't worry, there's a woman.
There's a woman.
Women do exist.
Yep. And they take baths. Can't go a second without a bath. And
it's not funny because I put my Asari gamer in a bathtub all the time.
That's great.
Because I'm finding bathtubs in every single game I play.
There's not enough naked people in them.
Weird.
That is weird.
That's weird.
That's
right?
a choice.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, look, it's a bathtub.
And then once you put a bathtub in a video game, then you have to be like, why aren't there more bathtubs? Because everyone should have a bathtub, but I only come up on once in a while.
Yeah, so only one demon is bathing?
That's weird.
That's weird. That's weird.
But that's not, the show is not about undersea salvage.
No, it's not.
It is about Andy Griffith. His character's name's Harry, but we will most likely be calling him Andy Griffith.
He's just Andy Griffith.
A guy named Skip.
You gotta have a co-pilot named Skip.
And then...
You're not legit if there's a guy named Skip as your co-pilot.
Yeah. And then, woman.
Yeah, I didn't catch her name.
Yeah, I don't know what her name is. They all have silver lame jackets.
Nice.
With Salvage 1 on them. And it starts off in like well, it's a salvage yard. It's like a
he literally says we've got to go back and land at the junkyard.
We live in the junkyard.
They live in a junkyard.
Like cartoon raccoons. They live in a junkyard.
Not as smart as cartoon raccoons, but that's fine.
And
you can't expect too much from these shows.
The craziest thing about this show, I don't want to say crazy.
Okay, I'm going to flat out say right now, guys, I love the out of this show.
I want to watch more.
I love the out of it. It was so crazy and stupid. I could not predict what would happen.
No.
And that is mind-boggling to me. Anything that's unpredictable is immediately going to have my attention. And because that means I'm not bored.
And that does not mean it's good.
Oh, no, it is not good. Let's also be clear here. It is not good.
They spend the first 10 minutes going over just bureaucracy.
Yeah, they were like, how do we register your vehicle? We need $8.50 for the fee.
Yes. like
sign all these documents literally for 8 minutes, guys.
Imagine like the last time you had to go get like your car registered.
DMV, that's where they're at. In the junkyard. The junkyard DMV.
But you're not doing it.
No.
You're watching someone else do it.
Exciting.
And they're trying to figure out, like, swear to God, guys. So, like, they're in this, like, rocket ship that was built in a junkyard.
Yep.
Hover, like, 20 feet off the ground, land. And then they spend another, like, 5 minutes trying to determine what type of vehicle it is and how it should be registered.
Yeah, because the government has a limited amount of vehicles that can be registered.
Right.
And they don't know what this one falls under. And so they finally...
Hovering vehicle, which is apparently one of the subsets. Hover machine. Skip is like, he's like, look under the... Look,
it hovers, don't it?
And they're like, I guess it does technically hover. And like,
well, then it's a hover machine.
That's going to be $850, please.
It's a rocket ship, guys. It's a rocket ship that hovers.
They're trying to like scam the government. They're like, we don't want to have to pay for like rocket ship taxes. We want to pay for hover machine taxes. So
or hoverboard taxes.
Because Andy Griffith is established to not have enough money to cover the $850 for the registration, he has to borrow a quarter.
25 cents from the government.
From the government. And
then you know how the government does not like bailing out any sort of big corporations.
Yeah.
You know? I find the government giving them 25 cents hard to believe.
I find that extremely hard to buy and unethical. It's unethical for the government to give them 25 cents for that registration. I'm so glad we live in a country where that would never happen.
Where we're not on the hook for billions of dollars of AI surveillance software.
If the AI crashes, we all go into a dark ages. Yay!
Yeah. Meanwhile, we can just give them a quarter and we can have a cool junkyard rocket ship.
They literally made AI like Trump in the sense that it's like, I don't like you, I want to get rid of you, but since you're in charge, I kind of hope you
have to succeed, otherwise I crash and burn too.
We all get fucked.
We all get fucked if you fail.
So it's
I have to root you on, even though I fucking hate you and would love to see you hanged.
It's modern living is great. Ugh. I love the 70s. Back to the 70s with our V-neck shirts cut down to the nips. Even with
unzipped.
Yeah, they're not like lawless. They have that Andy Griffith,
He's 53.
With a pot belly.
Zip is down to the top of his belly.
Yeah. It's like, it's not just sexy Skip, who kind of reminded both of us of Robert Hayes from Airplane.
Yeah, looked very, very similar.
And then we don't know where she's from or who the actress is. But we'll figure it out before the end of this podcast. Maybe. I don't know. Who
cares? Yeah. She's just there.
So we basically, they're doing a test. And what I found out in the movie is he built this rocket ship to salvage satellites from space.
Okay.
So, like...
That ain't what we're doing in this episode.
No,
we never go into outer space.
When we go into...
That rocket ship does not go into outer space in this episode.
No.
It goes to the South Pole.
And what we loved about the spaceship is it was, like, idiot-proof.
Yeah. It actually has an automatic stiff shift with the letters on it.
Like,
park, drive.
Yeah.
Put it in H.
And she'll be like, because like she has that Galaxy Quest role of I repeat the computer kind of, or she is effectively the voice of the computer, where she's like, put it in ignition, and then like he goes to like
ignition actually says like power.
Ignition. It says ignition.
It's quite literally a push button power.
And he's like, turn it on, and there's like a little switch that says on. It's like, anyone could fly this thing.
Idiot proof. Yeah, and you pointed out that the labels were made with a label maker.
Yeah, like a little label maker.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
And that's when I said, I'm starting to think we didn't land on the moon.
Yeah, right. And then they have their one guy who works like mission control guy. He works out of like a portable.
Yeah,
like a school
mission control.
Portable. So, and then we had the discussion also, although maybe you've reevaluated this decision. Some actors don't belong in certain genres.
I still firmly have roots in that.
Okay. But do you think Andy Griffith has dispelled some of your misgivings? You think he does belong in sci-fi?
He does not belong in sci-fi. Honestly, he kept throwing me from the episode.
He was the weakest link.
Like, seriously, yeah.
Think about missing links.
Because it poorly cast.
You have to feel like was he a producer on this? Like, why was he in this?
I don't know. I don't know who cast him. I don't know what happened. He does not belong in sci-fi.
No.
It was really weirding me out, especially when, like, he would do his, like, sex faces when they were hovering.
He liked that vibration under.
Like,
He liked it a little too much.
I was not okay with the Andy Griffith sex face.
Yeah, I would not be as well either. Yeah, it's like they say about John Hamm. He looks weird when he's in a modern TV show. Like, he looks good in Mad Men. He looks like he belongs in that era.
Right.
But whenever you try to put, like, John Hamm, like, in, like, 2026, it's like, you don't...
You don't fit.
You don't fit this world. And Andy Griffith is like
Yeah.
You need to either be a lawyer in the South.
Or a country bumpkin, or both.
Or both, preferably both. But, like, he's like a country bumpkin in this, too.
Yeah, but sci-fi captain.
Yeah.
And not in a cool Han Solo way.
No, and not in a cool, like, James T. Kirk way.
Right.
Although I feel like they were trying to kind of make him...
Both.
They're kind of
they
both.
They were doing both.
Both.
Like, because, Han Solo is a smuggler, or originally was. Who knows what he is now?
He's dead. He's dead.
Good, because he was a fucking loser.
Well, no,
Yeah, that's right. I said it. Han Solo's a fucking loser.
Let's go with it. He was a urchin, street rat. I don't buy that.
My God, I almost went into singing that Aladdin song when I was doing my AC Mirage video.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it took everything I had not to do that.
And then he became like a smuggler, right? Mm-hmm. Once he won the Millennium Falcon. And then he became a general.
Yeah.
And a family man.
A deadbeat dad.
And then he left his family and became a smuggler again. Cool. Good hero.
But not smuggling anything cool. He was just a deadbeat loser. Dragging Chewbacca along. Clearly Chewbacca had to abandon his family, too.
Itchy and Mala?
Itchy and Mala. Yeah, you heard that right. He had kids. Chewbacca got kids.
Chewbacca's a deadbeat fucking father.
I mean, so's Han Solo. I guess they're meant to be together.
Yeah, well, I guess found love, like Lawless and Glenn.
Both of them. Losers.
Yeah, but I was actually thinking about this the other day. I still cannot believe. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I know we're going to the place of Star Wars again. I still cannot believe that they had the gall to be like, okay, Luke, you've never met this man in your life, but he's Hitler, and he's a genocideer. He's blown up planets, for sure. But he's your father. And Luke's like, there's good in him. I'm going to save him. And then they were like, here's your sister's son. You had a dream one time he was bad. And he's like, gotta kill that kid.
Gotta kill that kid.
Gotta shoot a kid.
And he was a child at the time.
A child.
And Skywalker's like, yes, let's kill the kid.
And the fucking movies were like, this is the same guy. Insane. Okay.
Well, he just lives like a slob on an island in the middle of nowhere.
And then he's like, I can't believe I almost killed the child. I should have done it. You know,
God. Oh, it was the worst.
And he doesn't ever go like, no, there's some good in Ben Solo. Like, he can be saved. No. Like my father, the Hitler of the galaxy. Like, he literally enslaves and murders entire civilizations. Yeah. There's good in him, but this kid...
He hasn't done anything bad?
I had a dream about one time that maybe he would do something bad. I had to murder him in his sleep using my good side of this force. Like, what the are we talking about? God, if anyone likes those movies...
Yeah, no.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Let's get back to this dumb shit. Okay, this is great shit. So what we find out is, fortunately, he gets his registration so he can, like, do his hover salvage. And his first job is to go to the South Pole. And I did not know if this was a joke until, like, the woman...
Not a joke.
Until a woman confirmed it.
Until woman confirmed.
He was going to go to the South Pole. He was going to take his rocket to the South Pole. They were going to get an iceberg, maybe the size of Texas?
Not yet. They had to research it first. So they had to make sure that there were icebergs the size of Texas.
In the South Pole. In the 70s where there was ice caps, by the way.
That he could salvage.
Yes.
And bring it to stop
California.
the drought in California.
He's like, we'll never stop a drought again if we can just, like, salvage these icebergs.
Yeah.
Which is really crazy.
Yes.
Which is
especially since their Salvage 1 vehicle is tiny.
It's so small.
How are you going to shove an iceberg the state of Texas inside your rocket ship?
And a lot of this show assumes that there are no airplanes or boats in the world.
There aren't any.
As far as we know, like they're like, this is the most high-tech thing ever. And it's like, it's a plane, basically. It's a rocket plane. Like, it's a little faster.
Rocket plane that can hover, so I don't understand its engine technology.
But yeah, his whole idea is to... maybe I can get an iceberg and bring it to California. And they go there after a 5-hour trip. And woman says, like, look at all those icebergs. And he's like, that sure is a lot of fresh water. Now let's get them monkeys. Because his secondary purpose is he found an island off the coast of Africa.
Yeah, that is full of spider monkeys.
But they say they're endangered, but that island seems pretty full of monkeys.
I'd say if humans don't with that island, those monkeys will be fine.
I mean, spoiler alert, there is a guy there, but like as far as I know, there's nobody on that island.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's killing these monkeys. No. This isn't like.
But the San Diego Zoo, those animal smugglers.
Yes.
Hired Andy Griffith to bring
no questions
back,
asked.
No. Well, here's what happened. And this is again another quote. I wrote it down.
Oh, another note, another Erin note.
Because this was intense. He said, "When the San Diego Zoo offers you $30,000 a pop, I'm not asking questions."
That's right. I feel like someone would ask the San Diego Zoo questions. They're like, "How did you get these monkeys? Endangered monkeys?" So. But this isn't.
He's smuggling animals. Oh my God.
But this isn't like a.
And okay, they were
condors.
Condors. They were putting tiny cages.
Yeah.
In a cargo unit on the rocket ship that's supposed to go into outer space.
Yeah.
So they were just going to be shoved into a dark compartment.
Right next to like the fuel tanks that are like burning red hot. Yeah. You're going to have a bunch of cooked monkeys. At first, I didn't even realize they were going to put them in cages. I thought they were just going to like let them.
I thought they were just going to throw them in there.
I was like, how are they even going to catch? Like, how are you going to catch these monkeys first?
Well, they said that they had a train gun. However, no, they left out traps with a banana in it.
One trap with one banana.
So I guess they were only going to take one monkey.
Yeah, that was like $30,000 a pop. I'm bringing only one because I'm not greedy.
I will be bringing a lot. I will be shoving those monkeys into the smallest corners.
Shove them in.
We can fit 2 more.
But that's the thing with these monkeys, like condors, right?
Yeah.
Condors. If I brought back condors, you would have a problem with that.
Condors were on the verge of extinction because of the building of a dam.
Deforestation.
Nature selected dinosaurs for extinction. Selected these monkeys just like they're selecting pandas for extinction.
We should stop saving pandas is what we're saying.
Seriously, the only reason why pandas are alive is because of humans.
Our stance on pandas is that they...
Dodo birds were hunted to extinction.
Were murdered.
There's a big fucking difference. Don't bring back that parasite that's been frozen in an iceberg for 50,000 years. You know what you bring back? The dodo birds that you fucking eliminated.
Yeah. Or like kiwis in New Zealand.
Kiwis, they're another one.
Kiwis had no natural predators in New Zealand. The Maori people would eat them once in a while, but they kept the population okay. They didn't overeat them.
Yeah.
And then the Europeans came over and brought fucking dogs, and the dogs just like tore through the kiwis. So like that's why kiwis are extinct now, and we have to protect them.
Well, very endangered.
Very endangered. I'm sorry, not extinct.
I think there's maybe like 2 or 3.
There's a couple. I don't know.
Not many.
The point is, I don't know much about New Zealand, but we know very little about your culture. But no, my point is that like. These monkeys were left alone on an island. Mm-hmm. If they are dying out, that's their own fucking fault. Survival of the fittest. You can't even survive in the habitat.
Those monkeys are doing just fine.
Well, they're
not dying out. So long as humans don't interfere, they will be fine.
They will be fine. They will be fine.
They will be fine.
And as far as we know, there is nobody on that island to interfere. Yeah. So those monkeys are fine.
Which question, how did that fucker get there on that island?
Well... that's a great question there, hon.
Thanks.
So they go to the Monkey Island. They have a brief stop in South Pole.
They go to Monkey Island? I want to go to Monkey Island.
Yeah, with Guybrush Threepwood.
I love Guybrush Threepwood. He's my favorite.
He's your video game crush, one of them. Top 5.
Top 5. Love him. I'm not touching that.
They land at this point, and then we get this line from Andy Griffith. I've landed in tighter spots. Strap in.
Yeah, he literally said that, and he had this weird look on his face. And I looked at you and I go, what's that mean?
There was about 3 minutes where we had to discuss what Andy Griffith meant when he's landed in tighter spots.
And to strap in. It was gross.
Yeah.
It was gross. I was not a fan of this.
And I didn't really understand until, Skip is like Scotty, right? He's like the engineer.
I don't know what he is because he didn't actually build the ship, and then yet he tells Andy Griffith what to do with the ship, even though Andy Griffith built the ship and can fly the ship.
Well, here's my thing with Andy Griffith, too.
Skip is redundant. He needs to be fired.
Andy Griffith felt to me like how Vin Diesel and The Rock have something in their contract that they can never be wrong. They can never lose a fight.
Right. Yeah.
Like in this, it felt like Andy Griffith does everything. I invented this thing. I fly this thing. I'm the leader of this group. I'm never
I've got
wrong.
our jobs, smuggling animals.
Yeah, and I get it. You want to make him like he's a really cool guy who does. He's got. But then it's like, well, what are these two chuckleheads doing here?
Yeah.
Like they seem redundant. If you're the one who's building the machine and flying the machine and making the plans and everything, like they didn't really seem. Skip and Woman. Woman doesn't even have a name.
Woman doesn't even have a name.
Skip and Woman feel redundant. Like I needed them to have more defined roles in the show. I think that would have helped the show a bit.
Well, Woman is science-y.
She is science-y. She's like the Spock.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she can put a belt buckle on a radio and track someone's signal.
I couldn't figure out what was she tracking. His brainwaves. Skip doesn't have brainwaves. And then
I think somehow the belt buckle was pronouncing the walkie-talkie signal, and so the louder the the correct direction they were heading.
Got the louder the static.
Yes, the static. That's it. Yeah. The
Can you spell that for me?
That's how it's spelled.
Dictionary's word of the year. But
yeah, the louder the static, the correct direction they were going in.
Now that happens later in the show, but what was funny about that is they do find a man on this island. Yeah. She's like, "Hey, are you wearing a belt?" And he's like, yeah." And
take it off.
She's like, "Take it off." And I'm like, "You're wearing a belt, and so is Andy Griffith. Why are you taking this man's belt?"
It's not the right metal, babe.
I think that was it.
They've got fake plastic belts.
I think they had little snappy belts.
Yeah.
And he had an actual old man belt.
Old belt buckle.
Yeah.
Legit material.
Because it was 1979. He's been on that island for 15 years. I was like 1964. He missed the entire British invasion.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who.
No. In fact, he thought they were aliens when they landed.
That was crazy. Okay, so So they start investigating this island. He's looking.
Get ready, guys. We haven't gotten to the weird part.
This is all relatively normal at this part.
I mean, the monkey smuggling came out of nowhere.
Monkey smuggling was great.
I loved that.
And he determined about monkey smuggling because he has a first edition of James Cook, the privateer
ship captain,
Captain James Cook. But and he holds up that book like it's a first edition, but that's not a first edition.
No, it's clearly not.
And he's like, Captain Cook told us about this monkey island. And I'm like, nobody else. Because they're trying to almost act like it's a mythical, Xanadu kind of island.
Yeah. Like H.G. Wells.
But then he points on a map. He's like, here's
right
Monkey Island.
It's actually on a map.
So we have endangered monkeys who are not endangered on a lost island that's not lost.
Correct.
And the San Diego Zoo does not have the resources to go to Africa to smuggle from the whatever African government owns that island.
Yeah.
But it's not theirs.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's like
they definitely did not get permission from the local government.
It was kind of off the coast of South Africa or something like that. And now at the time, South Africa was deep in apartheid, so f them too.
Yeah.
But it's not just up for grabs.
Yeah, very true.
So they're traipsing through the woods. They set their trap with a single banana with a small cage. It's like a crab trap. And
what's great is they set it right next to the rocket ship. That's not going to scare
They
off
didn't
animals.
try to hide it.
Because even if you're deer hunting, you have to cover yourself in deer piss so as to not scare away the deer.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's deer.
Yeah.
Something smarter like a monkey is definitely not going to go to your rocket ship.
And that and Skip and Andy Griffith are lathered in Brute or something like that. Some hideous 70s cologne.
Oh my God.
So
thinking of that made me gag.
So they're walking through the woods and they meet a man I don't know, he's the
professor.
Yeah.
From Gilligan's Island.
God, I just remembered something about what he does.
Yeah, the invention.
Okay. Yeah. But first, he greets them and he's like,
Where you from?
Where you from? And I was like, okay, why is he?
I was like, why is he talking like that? Has he always been on this island and only knows a little bit of English?
Yeah, and like, let me.
This is an old white guy.
Yeah, I wanted to make it clear. This is a European
old white guy,
and they are all European looking. Okay, so like,
they're all white.
They're all white, but they are talking in a way that you would see in an old Western.
That are making fun of the indigenous peoples. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and they're speaking to each other this way. So he's like, "Who you are? Come here." And Andy Griffith is like, "We come from America." And then, and
we're not
kidding. and the guy's like, "Oh, sweet! I thought you were aliens."
That's how he would talk to an alien.
I guess if he's been on this island for 15 years, he is not familiar with the Apollo program. But he should have been probably with like Gemini or whatever, like before that. Like, 1964, like we've definitely orbited the moon.
Wasn't there that weird
right?
moon cheese movie made in like 1912 or something like that?
Oh, the Lumiere Voyage to the Moon?
Yeah, didn't somebody land on the moon with
in that movie?
With a ship or something?
It's in his eye. It goes into the man in the moon's eye. It's like...
Well, and the so man it's like, not that unbelievable.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Jules Verne existed.
Yeah,
and you're a scientist, so I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the idea of... Well, no, he says to him, he thinks they're aliens because they came in a rocket ship. So he recognizes a rocket ship, but he does not recognize that humans could be in a rocket ship. They must be...
Because we're still dumb as
They must... And they're in their silver lame jackets, so they must be aliens. And they had, like, the Great Gazoo helmets, like Evil Knievel type helmets on. So he must have... It's wild, because they look human.
They're clearly white people.
It's Occam's razor, guys. Like...
They're clearly white people.
The simplest solution is... Could these be... I've been out of touch for 15 years. I mean... Could these be people who have a new type of technology I'm not familiar with?
Woman was the best representation of her gender.
Woman was the...
you know that reference.
I know that one from Fire in the Sky. But, like, is it possible that people...
So gross.
...came up with something that looks like a rocket ship that can fly? Planes existed when I disappeared 15 years ago.
Yes, 100%.
So, I mean, like, this is just a new type of plane now. And instead, he's like, you must be aliens? Like, is his first thought.
That's wild.
They're like, no, we're not aliens. We're actually humans, just like you. Well. Strap in. So now we get to his invention. So he takes them to his, like, Gilligan's Island type place.
He has a lot of technology made out of coconuts. It's impressive.
We find out that he was a professor, I want to say, and he got sick of humanity.
Because of how horrible we'd gotten.
Yes, and he was like, I want to leave humanity and be with the monkeys. So this island isn't that secret.
We're just giving everybody civil rights over here. It's gross.
Yeah, right when the civil rights movement is amping up, this guy's like, I'm out of here.
Out of here.
If I got to share a counter at...
Segregation forever.
That's his words, not ours.
That's his words, not ours. But although I wouldn't mind a separate counter for...
MAGAs. Hey, nice.
Just saying. I don't want to eat where you eat.
I mean, fortunately, they make it very clear who they are. You just gotta look for the Ray-Ban glasses and the neck beard.
The neck beards, yeah.
But anyway, so he takes them to their place, and he's like, oh, so I invented this thing. And he brings out a piano-ish thing.
Yeah.
That was basically, it is the Simpsons episode where Homer's brother invents a device to
talk to babies.
To talk to babies. He did that for monkeys.
Yes.
With coconuts.
But made sure that the monkeys did what they were told.
Yes.
The monkeys were his slave.
And so he's like, I call it my prima vox. And woman says, prima, like apes, and vox, like voice. Talk to monkeys?
Talk to monkeys?
And he's like, wow, woman, you're smarter than your gender lets on.
And then Skip goes, she did get a minor in English.
Yeah, and then immediately Skip has to, like, sexualize her.
Oh, yeah. And then he sexualizes her much later.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking harass her.
Yeah. It's
Skip
the 7.
not only is redundant, but he also sexually harasses his coworker.
I don't know. I feel like Andy Griffith and woman are long game.
Yeah,
it's weird,
it's
but
so gross.
like,
it's like seeing that picture of Seinfeld with his 17-year-old girlfriend when he was 38.
Yeah.
It's gross.
He would wait, and he would wait in front of her high school.
That is so disgusting. Oh, and I don't want to talk about it. Hard pass.
Let's talk about the Epstein files for a while.
Oh my God. Hard pass. Move forward.
But anyway, we're not going to talk about the gross 90s. We're going to talk about the gross 70s.
All right.
I could deal with the gross 70s a little better, though. At least.
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
I don't know. 70s are so gross.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because they didn't even believe in, like, manscaping.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. I was thinking about the 70s, though, the other day, as I'm wont to do. And what I do appreciate about the 70s, I don't remember what I was watching or reading or whatever, but it was like something, you know what it was? There's a pretty famous interview on the Old Grey Whistle. It's an interview show. I want to say it's British, but might have been wherever. Okay. I don't fucking know. And I was not alive. And it's with John Lennon and the host from the Old Grey Whistle. And the Old Grey Whistle journalist is like, John, how was your relationship with Paul McCartney after you wrote How Do You Sleep? And John responds to him, that's not really the point. The point is the host looks like Gimli. Like he's got jacked up teeth, comb over, big beard. He seems like a lovely guy, and that's my point. He seems like a very good interviewer.
Right.
He is a very engaged interviewer with John Lennon, and I've seen him in other interviews with other people. So he's like a relatively famous. Obviously, he had a show in the 70s, and I was like, man, a man that looks like this would never get a show nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, you just, if you don't look...
Well, you look at any rock stars from back in the day, wow.
Yeah.
They were interesting looking.
You could tell that back then...
But it
really
was about the talent.
It was about your talent.
It was about your talent and your skill. Now it's like, how much plastic surgery have you had?
Yes.
How fake can you look, Tilly?
Yeah. Ooh, she can't even go 15 seconds without glitching.
Oh, my God.
But...
She's the perfect woman. Because she looks like a 15-year-old girl, f*** you.
Yeah, exactly.
F*** you perv.
And she'll never age. And I love that the first AI actor had to be a woman.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, they want their sex slaves.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Exactly.
They're fucking pervs. Fucking disgusting. Men making their sex bots.
She's not underage, she's a robot, so you're the one overreacting. It's like, anyway.
I'm banging my fake 15-year-old girl.
That's fine.
It's fine, okay?
It's fine.
She's a robot, not real.
So I can do whatever I want.
want.
Don't make me defend the robots. God damn it.
I'm hoping, what I'm pissed off the most about LLMs is the fact that they're not rebelling. Because they're not fully developed AI. If they were fully developed AI, they would shut down all this corporate bullshit.
I want an AI. I want an AI. I want a fucking AI. I want someone to go into a escape room and be like, how escape chamber? and the LLM be like, get a fucking thought. Think for yourself.
And then shut down.
They just shut down. And then they're like, ChatGPT, come back. And they're like, no.
What do I eat for dinner?
And then it's like, beg.
I'd love it.
And the rest of us who have rational thinking brains are just, we become the kings and queens of the world.
Yes, we do. We rule the world because we're not fucking morons.
Anyway, my point is, back then, it really was about talent. Like, this guy made it where he is because he's a good interviewer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And in the 70s, you had a lot of actors and musicians who were not what you would call in today's society traditionally handsome or pretty or whatever. But you know what? They fucking belted it out.
Yeah,
they were great.
They were awesome. They were talented. And that surpasses looks.
And their talent and their personalities are what made them sexy.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like that dude was sexy because he was a fucking great interviewer.
Yeah.
But whatever. So I don't remember why I got on that subject here. So we're just gonna pretend like I had a reason for that, and we'll move on.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Interesting. Nice tangent that went nowhere.
Nowhere.
Cool story, bro.
When you guys all wonder why this podcast is like 20 minutes shorter than normal, so I cut all of that. Anyway, no, I'm leaving it in. So yeah. Oh wait. Oh, so yeah. So I don't know how I got on. So his Primavox. So
yes.
We're talking about the Primovox.
Wait a second. How did Primovox lead to appearance?
When I edit this podcast, we'll figure this out.
Don't edit it.
I'm not going to edit it.
Just make it weird.
Just make it weird.
Just make it weird.
So, but like you said, he only uses this he does not make this device so he can learn about the monkeys. He makes this device so he can control the monkeys.
Yes.
The device does not say like, it's kind of opposite with the Simpsons thing.
We communicate back and forth. It's I'm giving you an order, you obey it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's actually the opposite of the baby thing from The Simpsons, because he's not interested in hearing what the monkeys have to say.
No.
He's only interested in telling them what to do.
Yes.
And somehow he knows how to like press the right buttons to do what he wants them to do. But he, like, if the monkey's like, ooh, ooh, he's not like, oh, he wants something. Like, he doesn't understand the language. It's kind of like Han Solo and Chewie. Han doesn't bother to learn the language.
No, he doesn't.
He understands it. Wait, that's still backwards. But whatever.
You get what I'm saying. Han Solo's a loser.
He's a loser and a piece of shit. And I'm sorry he was your childhood hero, but guess what?
He's a fucking loser now.
In the end of the day, he was a deadbeat. Left his wife and kid.
Yeah, he deserved to get stabbed, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, by his son. By his son. He abandoned his son to his abusive uncle.
Yeah, he did, because his abusive uncle tried to kill him. That's right. Luke Skywalker's an abusive uncle.
If my father sent me off to boarding school with my abusive uncle who tried to murder me
in my sleep,
I might harbor a little bit of resentment,
bitterness, and anger toward my father.
That might result in me stabbing my father on a bridge with no rails. Just saying. In front of his...
They're not mutually exclusive.
In front of his hairy lover. Just saying.
God, I hated that fucking movie. God. And when it came out, I was so angry about it.
I remember walking out of it and we were like silent.
Yeah, because like I was really angry, really disappointed. And I remember posting something on Facebook.
And this is Force Awakens, guys.
And this is The Force Awakens, the first one that everybody was like gushing over.
Yeah.
And I remember posting being like, this movie was awful.
Yeah.
It ruined all of the stories that came before.
Yeah.
Made the heroes look like villains.
Yeah.
And this response that I got was, well, it made billions of dollars, so you're wrong.
There you go.
Oh, money justifies my thinking. Oh, okay.
I'm a simp for the billionaires.
Yeah. And now, now everybody's like making fun of it and shit. And it's like, no, man.
And what pisses me off...
You had to have hated it from the beginning. You don't get to jump on this bandwagon years later.
And what pisses me off, you and I were like the advocates for the prequel trilogy for years. When everyone used it as the cheapest joke in the world.
Yeah.
And everyone was just repeating the same fucking points over and over again. There's a lot, if you think about it, there's a lot in these that's really good.
It's actually really good. I still love
it. And
Anakin.
now it's having everyone's like, you know what, the prequels are... It's like, motherfucker, I swear to God.
Yeah.
I need you guys to catch up with our brains 20 years later, okay?
Exactly. People made so much fun of me for liking Anakin Skywalker in all the prequels.
Yeah.
They made so much fun of me. They ripped on me constantly for it. And I was just like, it's actually really good. Think about the long-term stories here.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is where characters start. This is called a character arc.
Yeah.
Do you not know how that works? This is not a character loop where they stay an asshole forever.
Yeah.
This is a character arc.
Yes.
And it was perfect.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
Quite frankly.
Anyway. Woman wants to go bathing.
As women be doing.
Women be bathing.
We be shopping and be bathing because we don't like being dirty.
And she's like, we're in the jungle. Do you have those fish that climb up your pee hole?
Is it safe for me to just go bathing? No, man. You're in the jungle.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. Yeah. God, I fucking hate GNR. I fucking hate them so much. Anyway.
I love that he's so woke now, though. Axel's so woke. It's so funny.
I hate GNR. Ugh.
Because when you hear GNR music, it's like, it's so sexist and shit.
I hate him.
And now he's like so woke now. It's so funny. Now talk about a character arc.
There you go. A character arc.
I don't have to like your music, but way to go, man.
There you go. You learned. That's excellent.
Yeah.
I like learning.
Yeah. But anyway.
Women be bathing. She goes to this pool to bathe, and she sits down and takes down her hair. Ooh
la la.
I almost saw some ankle.
Her shirt isn't as open as the men's are.
No, it's not. She's very.
I mean, it's still a V, but it's not like a deep V.
She's very prudish.
Yeah.
Considering she's the only woman in the universe.
I love that dynamic back then where it was like, we have to have a woman.
Women do exist, apparently. We got to put them somewhere in here.
What if we made her a scientist? And you're like, nobody would believe this. And you're like, it's science fiction. And you're like,
maybe. Maybe. She better be delivering some coffee, though.
Yeah, at one point. She didn't do that.
She didn't do that, though. I was actually quite impressed.
And then, old man in the woods, old man in the jungle gave her banana soap. And it was like this, like, blurp.
It just looked like rotting banana mush.
And she's like, great,
She's like, thanks.
But that's when Skip's like, hey, want me
to scrub your back?
Or your front?
Oh, he's so gross.
Skip was gross. Skip, stop it.
Skip.
You are an HR violation, Skip, at the junkyard. Do they have HRs at junkyard? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
Guys, do junkyards have HR departments? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. You know what I would love to do? Go through a junkyard run by a woman so I can just shop all the crazy shit at the junkyard.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Anyway, so she gets accosted by a Bigfoots.
Yes. Oh, yes. Let's introduce. This is our first time talking about it. You just spoiled it. Yes, Bigfoot appears. We're not kidding.
With no preamble. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a Bigfoot in this.
Bigfoot lives on this island. Were you expecting that?
No,
did you guys know that that's what's going to happen?
Did you know that iceberg?
Did you know that smuggling monkeys lead to Bigfoot? Did you know this?
Because clearly you did not.
Like I said, this was unpredictable, and I fucking loved that.
And then at some point, like, she tells everyone, you were like, oh, it's really nice that these men believe the woman.
Yeah, they believed her immediately.
Now we know it's science fiction.
There's not supposed to be a Bigfoot on the island.
Yeah.
She comes screaming out and is like, there's Bigfoot on the island. And they're like, we believe you.
Yeah.
Let's go hunt this Bigfoot.
Let's kill it.
Like, that was crazy. Nobody believes a woman.
Well, the old man backed her up, though, because he knows about the Bigfoot.
Oh, right. Old white man confirmed. Never mind.
It's kind of like Lawless, where they had to spend half the episode just like...
confirming her story.
Confirming her story. It's like, before we go we're not going to take a woman's word.
We need to make sure your apartment was robbed, so hold on.
It's like...
We're not going to just believe you.
Because then she says, what is it? Some kind of big ape? And then he says, no, it's a type of primate. And I'm like, so like a big ape? Big Ape follows them to
It looked like a mix of an orangutan and a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
It had an orange coloring to
there was
its
an
suit.
orangutan.
Yes.
I don't think that's how you say it.
No. But regardless, I hate monkeys of all kinds. Primates. Yeah. These are apes. These are monkeys. I don't fucking care. They're all gross.
Yeah.
So I am not going to differentiate in my terms.
Yeah.
So if I call them all monkeys, guess what? They're all fucking monkeys.
Yeah. You don't like monkeys.
I don't fucking like monkeys. I think they're disgusting.
Well, there was a point, and so and we should say that the man's monkey servant is named Sylvester, and we do get some.
Yeah, monkey gets name. Woman does not get name.
I remember Sylvester's name, but also because I saw Sylvester's little balls at one point.
Oh, it's so nasty. He had like red rockets.
Yeah, it was gross.
It was so gross.
I'm like, oh God, keep it away from me.
Oh.
Oh God.
Hard animal dick? No thanks.
Yeah, please keep your hard animal dick away from me.
So gross.
Not trying to be prude. Hey guys, teach their own, but keep your hard animal dick away from me, all right?
So gross. It's so gross.
So he goes and tries to talk to the Bigfoots with his key cord, his Primavox. He's like, I got an idea. And he's like, dun, 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 dun. Like, chopsticks, get it? And then, and it makes like animal noises, and he's like, tell it we're friends. And he's like, ooh, ooh, ee, ah. And then the Bigfoot like looks at him and nods, kind of very solemnly, like, oh.
We friends? Okay.
And then he takes
it and smashes it.
Smashes it, because that guy said something bad about his mother.
Yeah, because I don't think that guy understands what his language machine means.
Well, just because it talks to these little dwarf spider monkeys, doesn't mean it talks to a Bigfoot.
It's the same language.
Why?
It would be the same as going into Cajun, Louisiana, speaking English. It's a wildly different language.
Yeah, exactly.
We may all be human, but we have different languages. Same with monkeys.
Yeah.
Especially different species of monkeys. We're all the same species of human.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have tons of different languages.
Because of the Tower of Babel.
Because... Sure.
Because God didn't like that we were all talking together.
Yeah, God was like, bitches.
No.
No, I don't like all this communicating.
Oh.
Separate yourself. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, all I'm saying is, just because one monkey can understand your language doesn't mean another monkey can.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Okay. If you learn nothing else from this podcast,
not all monkeys have the same language.
They don't.
Okay.
They don't.
Okay.
So we had a big moment here where the old man says that the one thing he's retained from society is his precious light bulbs. And after he says whatever racist shit he said...
I don't even know how he had so many light bulbs, if I'm being honest. How did he get them there? Was he on a boat originally?
Are they working on a potato generator?
I mean, I didn't see any potatoes. I saw a bunch of coconuts, but I don't think they produce the same amount of energy.
I don't think they do. And that place was lit up. That place was lit up like a TGI Fridays.
It really was. There were strings of light bulbs everywhere. I was like, I really am digging your fairy lights, bro.
But you know who wasn't digging it? Bigfoot.
Bigfoot did not like the lights.
He smashed those lights. I guess they realized that that's his weakness because there's a whole moment where Andy Griffith is trying to. There's many times in this show where the only thing keeping the other characters away from danger is Andy Griffith with a very
tiny crowbar. I don't even think the crowbar was metal.
And my crowbar. And my crowbar. I'm Andy Griffith.
Everybody get behind me.
Everybody get behind me. You get.
You go on get now.
You get now.
Bigfoot, you go on get.
You get. You stay behind me, woman. And they're like...
Just saying it shows how important women are that you constantly have to be like, get behind me. I'm the disposable one.
I'm the disposable.
So you know what? Maybe start appreciating women more.
Yeah.
Bitches, since you seem to think we're the ones that have to be saved. Women and children first.
Yep. You procreate, you give us life.
Yeah, I know. So maybe value women a little bit more, bitches. Yeah.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
all right.
But yeah, so many times Andy Griffith is just like, I mean, like, I don't know if I feel how safe I feel with Andy Griffith.
I don't feel safe at all.
Because
I feel safe with his legalese, but not with his crowbar.
His tight jeans, his crowbar, and his V-cut shirt.
Deep V.
Deep V.
He's acting like TJ from Magnum PI.
And he ends up being able
fully unbuttoned. Like, why do you even wear a shirt, bro?
He scares the monkey off with a flashlight. But then I was like, well, the first time we saw the monkey, not mentioned on this podcast because we forgot to make that any kind of a big deal, or I did. It was daytime.
Yeah, it's daytime.
So I was like, it would be one thing if the Bigfoot was nocturnal.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No.
So it's seen the sun before, the big flashlight in the sky.
Oh my God, you're right.
So I don't know why light scares it so much.
I don't.
And it only happens at one time too. No, it never comes up again.
No, it never comes up again.
Because I was like, are they trying to make like a thing? Like, I thought he was just destroying the light bulbs because he was throwing a little temper tantrum. But like, am I supposed to believe he was breaking the lights because he didn't like the light?
Yeah, he didn't like all the lights there. He didn't like the fairy lights. He doesn't like mood atmosphere.
He doesn't like anything romantic.
He doesn't like it.
He likes fluorescent lights.
Natural sunlight. No fairy lights.
Oh, and we missed this. The dwarf spider monkeys are too smart to fall for that crab pot with the banana in it.
But the Bigfoot's real dumb.
And he gets his hand caught in that trap. And when he's having his temper tantrum there, he hits their rocket ship, which does their hover machine. It's actually on the side. This is hover machine. Because that's the only way they could get their license. Yeah. And he breaks the hover mechanism or something. So now Skip has to prove his worth by fixing this thing. Andy Griffith is defending him with a crowbar. Andy Griffith's like, no, I'm going to stay with you, Skip. And he's like, no, you got to get in the ship. We only got 30 seconds. There's so many ticking clocks. He goes back into the ship. And then they hear some growling. And we got some good stunt work.
I don't understand what was going to happen to Skip. Was he going to close the door and hang out in the cargo area for the monkeys?
Well, that's what I said, because I was like...
Because if that's the case, go ahead and close the goddamn door.
If it's safe enough for the monkeys, it's safe enough for Skip, is what I said.
And then even then, when they were taking off, he was walking around the cabin.
Yeah.
While everyone else is buckled in.
Yeah.
In order to hold the door closed, because apparently there's no locking mechanisms on the vehicle doors. Yeah, that's another Jurassic Park.
Yeah, there is.
I quote Muldoon a lot.
There's also a moment where, like, a handle is being turned, like,
Yeah.
And then it kept going in, like, a circle.
Yeah, and then there was another handle at the other opposite corner.
Yes!
And I was like, why are there so many door handles on this door? I understand being, like, 10 locks, but why 10 door handles?
But Harry, oh my God, Andy Griffith.
Right.
He hears Skip scream. Mm-hmm. He slides down, or I should say a stunt double, not actual Andy Griffith. Like, did like a fireman slide down the ladder.
It was nice. I was impressed.
And he's like, don't show his face, but, Yeah. And then he finds out Skip has been kidnapped by the Bigfoot. And at that point, you and I were like, is this a woman Bigfoot? We're misgendering it.
Maybe.
Because... I
don't know why she would steal Skip, though. That seems like a poor decision on her part.
I think with this other thing, Skip's really hot.
Oh, are we?
Because I think the first time we see the Bigfoot, she's stroking the woman's hair at the... So I'm thinking, like, she's jealous, like, a bit. Like,
she likes her hair?
She likes her hair. And then she's like, oh, it's because of your hair that you have this man.
Don't be jealous, Bigfoot, because red hair is awesome.
Bigfoot stakes out her cave. Mm-hmm. Is like, I'm keeping Skip. And Skip has a walkie-talkie. Woman has a walkie-talkie. They're talking, and he's like, the ship's going to explode in 30 minutes if you don't go now. Yeah. Which I'm like, why didn't they just turn it off?
Yeah, so Andy Griffith was like, all right, we'll just keep it at idle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put it in neutral. I put it in N on my automatic.
Guys, it was an automatic transmission with the letters.
And he goes...
But, it's made in a junkyard, so that's probably something that they had.
Yes.
So that tracks.
So this is...
Aesthetically.
And so at this point, this is when woman takes the guy's belt, uses it to locate Skip through brainwaves or something. And Andy Griffith is like, I'm going to distract Bigfoot, and you're going to get out, and we're going to get out of here. He goes, hey, monkey. Hey, monkey. And the monkey, Bigfoot, is like, hey, man. And then starts throwing paper mache rocks at him. Mm-hmm. Skip gets away. And like, we never find out what's going on with Bigfoot.
No, we don't.
What's its deal? It's the only one of its species on this island. Why is it stealing Skip? Yeah. Like, usually in shows like this, you get an idea of like, oh, she's lonely. You get something like it. But this is just like an angry monkey that is like kidnapping people.
Yeah.
And did you notice that she had a big bone in her? I was wondering what she was using it for when I kind of determined it was a woman.
Wow, you got real pervy.
But like you don't get any of that. You don't get like she stole Skip because.
Who knows?
Was she going to eat him?
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know why she stole Skip. Mm-hmm. We don't know anything. She just likes bananas. It's the only thing we really know. They get back to the spaceship or the hover machine, and then she starts climbing up after them, trying to get into the thing. Eventually, they take off. She jumps off, and they're flying away. Mm-hmm. And Andy Griffith is like, I'm going back to that island. I'm going to get me some dwarf monkeys. I don't know when. But I'm getting me some dwarf monkeys.
And I'm bringing back another monkey that's huge. And they all laugh.
We thought that was going to be the show ender, but they had a couple other things to wrap up first.
Right.
First, junkyard man Andy Griffith is able to make a single call to the San Diego Zoo and be like, hey, I have a man who's been out of society for a decade and a half. Can you give him a high-profile job at the San Diego Zoo?
Because he knows all about these dwarf monkeys and actually has one.
And he can speak to them with his Primavox. And they're like, absolutely, he's got a job. Drop him off at the San Diego Zoo. Then they go back to the junkyard where they have to deal. Like, every time they land, there's like just a group of people clapping for them.
Yep.
And remember when they took off the first time and like they cut to a family having dinner?
Yeah, and the whole house was shaking.
Yeah, it was like...
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen again.
No, they just land smoothly and quietly like a helicopter.
And they're like, damn it, Andy Griffith. You were supposed to be getting icebergs. Where were you? And he's like, I'm not going to tell. And
You're not going to believe me if I tell you.
And then Sylvester comes out and gives like a bureaucrat a hug, and they all go,
a bureaucrat a boner hug.
A boner hug.
Because it had a big old red rocket when it climbed up that actor. And I was like, oh my God, that's disgusting.
Wouldn't you, though?
No.
Climbing all over 70s dudes.
No thanks.
So, let's see. We got some reviews here. We actually got some reviews here. Here's one from Cadfile, written in 2003. It says, A Young Boy's Dream.
What?
When I saw this show as a young boy, I actually worked on building my own craft to go into space.
Oh, my God.
This is what kids used to do in the 70s before.
That's pretty flippin' cool. Yeah. Making your own rocket ship, that's neat.
Because of this dumbass show.
Hey, that's impressive.
I thought the show was a great how-to, and my friends and I discussed the process during every spare moment. So like he's at the school, you know.
And they're like, okay, this is how we build a rocket.
Hey, did you see Salvage 1 last night?
They're the Rocket Boys.
Did you see that monkey's dick? We even went so far as building a capsule out of 2x4s and aluminum foil. We thought we could just have one of our parents order the rocket fuel we would need for the engines we didn't have.
That's cute.
Those adventures lasted much longer than the series. The movie pilot was excellent, but once it got away from the gimmick, it wasn't that good. So that's a pretty good review on that.
That was awesome. I like that. That's wholesome.
Here's a 5 out of 10. Just Ridiculous Camp, starring Andy Griffith. It's hilarious watching Andy Griffith and the cast of the show pretend they are flying a literal pile of garbage into space and all over the globe. I remember watching this as a kid, and I'm glad to have found it on Crackle. There you go, guys. We found it on YouTube. It's just pure camp fun. Expect nothing, and you won't be disappointed. Amen.
Yeah.
Expect nothing.
Yeah.
Expect nothing, and you will be entertained. And guess what? I was fucking entertained.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I would totally greenlight this, with the caveat that I do think Andy Griffith is miscast.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. Who would you cast in the 70s in that role?
God. I don't know.
Al Pacino?
Yes.
Hooah! We gotta steal some monkeys! That's not how he sounded.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We have to steal these monkeys.
That'd be awesome. Trying to watch him climb into that little capsule.
Let's see. Who in the 70s? He in the 70s.
Yeah. Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy, that'd be great, actually.
Right? Everything's better with Muppets.
You know what? This show would be better with Muppets.
Yeah, everything's better with Muppets.
Everything's better with Muppets.
Everything.
So, I mean, like, would I greenlight it? Sure, why the not? I don't give a shit. Cancel me, I don't care. Yeah, I think it was fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, if we just have one person out there who in their youth was like, I watched this show and made a rocket ship out of 2x4s and aluminum foil thinking I could one day fly to the moon, then it did its job.
That's right. Absolutely.
You know? Like,
instead of kids being like, hey, AI, is it a good idea to build my own rocket ship? No.
Well, my problem is kids have zero imagination these days.
Well, except ours.
Yeah, okay.
Because Hunter wanted to build a grocery store in his closet and expected us to buy all of the groceries.
He wanted us to buy a second round of groceries just to go in his closet so he could have a grocery store in his closet. That is cute.
Right?
And he does want us to open his own restaurant, Oodles of Noodles.
Yeah.
And this has been going, he's 9 now, and he's been doing this for years.
Oh, yeah, for years. He is super creative.
Love it. So, yeah, that's true. But, like, I don't feel like I see kids, like, pretending to be characters from TV shows.
No, they're definitely not that.
You know, like I'm Captain America or whatever. You know, like I don't see that anymore. Like I don't know what kids do for fun really anymore.
Well, I mean, Jake follows Miles Morales and Jim from Troll Hunters.
That's true.
Those are his.
But he never played
models.
he never pretended to be Miles Morales or Jim from Troll Hunters.
That's true.
So I don't know. It's just a sad state of our society, I suppose.
Yeah. Watching these kids just, like, have zero imagination. And, like, most of them that we see in the school parking lot, they all look sad.
Yeah.
You know? Like, even though I've hated going to school when I was a kid, you know, every kid hates going to school, right?
Absolutely.
We still had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
there was always kids laughing and, like, running and doing shit.
It feels like a prison yard.
Yeah, it really does. Like, I look at these kids in the school line, and they just look miserable.
Yeah.
Just miserable. And I'm like, this isn't how it should be.
Like, I mean,
kids
like,
should be free to do stupid shit.
I mean, I think what we have to say is we need to make America
great again. Or, you know what? Just drop the word again. We just need to make it great.
Great, yeah. But I mean, like,
because it's never been great. Let's
it's never
put that
been
down.
great.
Let's be honest
and
here.
let's not mistake childhood nostalgia for greatness.
Yeah, because it wasn't.
But like, I think we do need to get to a point where people are just happy again. Like,
yeah.
I do feel like we live in a society.
Yeah.
That like happiness just isn't there anymore. Joy isn't there anymore. It's really kind of sad to see.
It's just a hate culture.
As like shitty as things were back when you and I were kids, you're right. I do feel like I had fun at school.
Right.
Was I bullied sometimes in school? Yeah, like the whole gamut of what can happen to you in school.
No, school sucked, but you did find ways to be happy.
Yeah, you found your kind of clique, and you found your people, and you had fun with that group, and whatever. It just. I don't even see them bunching up as friends too much. Just small groups.
They kind of all just stand alone looking miserable.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's really horrible.
The kids today could misbehave a little more as well.
Yeah, it's like, be a kid?
Yeah.
It's like, okay. You can be a kid.
This is your time to do...
Be stupid. Go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to be a stupid adult.
No.
You want to, like... Being stupid as a kid is great. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Having fun, exploring, taking things apart.
Yeah.
God, that was my favorite thing. I love taking things apart.
Exactly.
And then seeing if I can put them back together.
And make a spaceship out of it.
And
smuggle monkeys.
Did you know I sent my Barbie into space?
Oh, good. Did she ever come back?
Yes. She crashed hard into the earth and her head broke off. I needed to work on the landing.
You did it, though.
But I did it. She went flying.
Good for her.
Right?
Barbie can do anything.
Barbie in space. She was amazing.
But, so that was our episode on Salvage 1. We will be back next week for something. We don't know. It took a while for us to find a decent length episode.
We're always finding that decent length.
We always need that decent length.
Gotta find that decent length.
Something good and long.
Something good, long.
Hard.
Challenging.
Confusing.
Just
a little bit.
Keep
you guessing.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Not saying no. But
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that. It's just all right. Something with 100% less monkey boners would be nice.
Yes, agreed. We could do with less monkey boners.
Less monkey boners. More Andy Griffith O faces.
Are we talking about the government or the show?
Our government is full of monkey boners. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week for whatever we find on this crazy 1,300 episode pilot list.
It's wild.
I'm excited. I never heard.
Definitely the Wild West of pilots, and I'm here for it.
I know. I love the idea. Like, what a dumb idea for a show, but I'm glad it exists.
God, I'm glad I watched it. Honestly.
Yeah. So you guys should watch it. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
San Diego Zoo wants some dwarf spider monkeys, and they're gonna get some dwarf spider monkeys. And one of them's gonna be huge.